Hello, everyone. My name is Gus.
Hi, I'm Woody.
Recently, we've been planning to going to a couple of dive trips, which I'm very excited about. We haven't been on a dive trip together for a while.
How come you're not saying... You will ultimately admit what I am.
God, this is
You have to understand the transformation.
the tackiest thing I've ever seen.
These are beautiful. I am a Brazilian cowboy, and when you say they're tacky, I'm gonna remove that by showing you something that you know.
The guy.
Look at this. Look at this. Wait. Can you see that? Is it in focus?
The guy who's the cowboy in the Village People said these are too much. That's how bad those are. The Village People cowboy was like this. I won't wear that.
When I do wear them, which is often, and I'm in Brazil,
All right.
and I go to the rodeo, they speak Portuguese to me because, of course, I'm one of them.
All right. Back to, I already forgot what I was talking about.
I don't even know. There's a cuttlefish on the screen. Did you know that's a cuttlefish?
Listen,
Go ahead.
I am excited that we have some trips coming up, including the Dive Talk meetup.
Definitely.
Very excited about
Absolutely.
that. And I was thinking, like, is there anything that I could do to improve, like, our underwater footage? Because I know that you take video with your
about
iPhone.
mine?
I know
No. Before
Let
you
me
cut
just-
me off, just understand they've given me now not just the dive Volk with my phone. I admit that alone was not, it wasn't Blue World quality with just that. But now they gave me the tray with giant Orca Torch video lights as well for this meetup.
Yeah, what's the
got
actual
what we
camera?
need.
What's the camera?
Huh?
It's still the iPhone, right? That's the point. My point is...
It's perfect.
My point is, here in the studio, we shoot Sony. We have an A7 IV, a Sony A7 IV, which is this that you're looking through, and an A9 II, which is Woody's camera. So we're Sony shooters. And also underwater, we shoot Sony. So I was thinking, like, is there any way that I can move from that FDR 3000 or whatever camera that I use underwater to shooting with the Sony A7 IV
With this giant.
or A7 V? Yeah. So I started, digging into equipment and companies that make the enclosures, the housings for the cameras and whatever. And I found...
Be beautiful.
From some of our friends who take amazing footage underwater, I found there's only like a couple of companies that make like really good, reputable camera housings. One of those is Ike-Light. So Ike-Light, they make great products, by the way.
Oh, look at that. There's an octopus on there.
They make
I love them.
amazing products. So this is not an attack
Did I
on
take that?
Ike-Light.
By the way, did I take that photo? Is that one of the ones I sent you?
No.
Oh.
Ike-Light has a really cool YouTube channel. They put up a lot of underwater footage. Is amazing. And then when I was watching this video they posted recently of underwater footage they took with their Sony A7 V, I found some questionable stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to show Woody. This is, again, not a criticism on the product itself. They make great stuff.
Okay.
By Ike-Light. We are not sponsored. They make great stuff.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I want to show you the video and let's talk about it. Because I feel like, there's something to discuss here. No AI footage here. So let's check it out. All right. So that is a cuttlefish. You're right.
And that is magnificent footage.
It's absolutely beautiful. We saw them in Bonaire last year for the meetup.
Look at that clarity of
or
the
2 years
eye.
ago.
That's
amazing. That's a Sony A7 V. That's why I was researching and looking into it.
That is beautiful.
It is. Look at this. Okay. Well, all right.
Oh.
The technique is not perfect,
seriously.
but this is most people taking videos and pictures on the water. That's the housing that I was looking at. They are kind of anchoring themselves. Anchoring is a loose word on the reef. Like they'll put the knee
whatever
down
was below
or
him is
whatever.
gone. That
That's
no longer
okay.
can be photographed.
I'm just saying this is common amongst photographers. And I know you're a photographer watching this and you're going to be like, I don't do that. I have perfect trim. Okay, you're better than all of us. But a lot of photographers will. This is where problems start.
What is he? Is this cave diving?
You tell me. What do you think?
the thing that's upsetting is that we've just done. It's really bad because it's just dangerous, right? I mean, we've just did. I don't even know how many views yours has.
Yeah.
Right on the extremely sad situation that happened in the Maldives. I did one behind you, also getting a lot of attention.
Very,
and it's
very
exactly
notorious
saying,
incident.
Don't do this. We both said, in summary, our videos, pretty much don't do this. And the thing about it is that when you see something like this, is it gets back to that philosophy of nothing went wrong here.
Right.
So I can do that. And that's the problem. You could have nothing go wrong by violating some of the rules.
Yeah, there is no line anywhere. The equipment is
know
definitely not right. I don't know if the divers are trained, but it doesn't matter. The fact that there's no line and no equipment is bad. Now, in the description of the video, if I remember correctly, they mentioned this is in the cavern zone. But if you're in a sea cave...
If that's true.
Yeah, but if you're in a sea cave, the guys who just died in the Maldives, the Italian tourists who just died in the Maldives, could have also, let's go explore the cavern zone, and then they silted the place out, and then they got lost, and then they died. So let's just keep watching, and let's keep talking about what's happening. Because I feel like, again, this is a company selling amazing products, but at the same time promoting, in my opinion, unsafe diving practices. Now, granted, this dive could have happened months ago. I don't think this happened the day after the Maldives incident. It's not like they watched that and decided to go do this. Let's not say that. This probably happened way before that. But still, the fact that this is out there gives people a false sense of, if you're in the ocean and you find a cave, as long as you can see the exit, go in. That's not right. Don't go in. So let's keep watching. Beautiful footage.
The footage is awesome.
Yeah.
He is right by the surface.
He is close to the surface, but he's digging for artifacts. Look, this looks like pottery of some kind. There's bones.
In an aqua along recreational BC. But I mean, they are really, I'm trying to be fair. They're right there in the cavern zone. I mean, the entrance is right above their head, I think.
Yeah, they were close to the cavern zone, but they're grabbing bones and grabbing stuff.
Right.
And here's what I wanted to mention about this, because they put this on video, which I think is not the right thing. But in the U.S., okay, you can't dig for artifacts, bones or otherwise, without like explicit permission. Mm-hmm. If you're in private land, I think you can do it with permission of the owner of the land. But if it's in public property, like a state park, like all the caves in Florida, most of the caves in Florida that are state-owned, like if you dig for stuff without permission, it's a felony. It's like a bad thing. It's like this. I pulled it up. We need to take a look at this because it's so bad.
What you're saying is, first of all, is this in the U.S.? Do you know?
This was in Dominican Republic.
Is that legal there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. And so here's what I found for the U.S.
Okay.
Digging for artifacts in caves requires extreme caution and strict adherence to the law. Caves are closed, fragile environments where how do you say that? Stratigraphy?
Mm-hmm.
And organic materials are perfectly preserved. Unauthorized digging on public, state, or federal lands is highly illegal and can result in felony charges. How bad is it? It's bad. It's ruled by the Archaeological Resources Protection Act, ARPA, and protects all the sites. So again, if you're in private property, it's different because you can have the landowner's explicit permission and then you can get after it. But in a lot of these countries, like Dominican Republic and stuff, there's nothing private. Like anything that is like water, like a beach or whatever, there's a lot of countries where there is no private beach. There's no private property on beaches. Okay. It's like the beaches are owned by the country, by the state, and they're all public. Even in resorts that you stay, I've stayed in so many resorts in Mexico and other places where you have vendors walking by. Like there's no privacy. There's no private beach. You can just walk by it. So anyway, in the U.S. it's highly illegal. in Dominican Republic is unauthorized. Digging is illegal as well. I didn't find like a specific law that says whatever or whatever, but do you really want to get caught on a third world country digging for stuff and getting in trouble with the law? I get it that in a lot of countries you can bribe your way out of it or whatever, but why? Why start digging for stuff if you don't know what you're doing? And we have ran into stuff, if you remember. Pottery, ancient pottery, and stuff like that.
Bones.
We did not touch it. Bones, pottery, things. We have recorded it. We have documented it.
Zero touched.
We have told the owner of the land, hey, this is what we found. Let me show it to you, but did not touch it.
On the video.
On the video. Did not touch it. Did not take it out. It's still in there. If you go back in there and see it, you will find it there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought
not a good look for Ike Light is what you're saying as a promo video. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a bad judgment.
They are inside a cavern zone. Okay, not with the right equipment, not following the rules of cave diving. Obviously, you could argue that, well, they're not really in a cave. Some of that video looks like a cave. Like, I don't see any light coming in from the outside. When they turn around, like when they were doing the digging or whatever, you can see the surface is right there. It's pretty close. So it does look like a cavern, but this wasn't a good look. I thought it was like bad judgment, I think, from Ike Light to put this out there. But anyway, that's the equipment used.
But besides that, which I stayed quiet, I don't have anything to add.
Yeah.
It's hard not to agree completely with what you just said. You pulled up the law. But even if the law didn't exist, you shouldn't do it anyway, by the way. You don't need the law to tell you that. But what about their equipment? Because this has no bearing on that. I mean, do you think their equipment is good?
Yeah, I think it's good, and I think they make great stuff. We're not sponsored by Ike Light, obviously, and I don't think they're gonna send us anything.
Pretty sure you're not getting one for free.
I don't think they're sending us anything based on what we're saying, but I do believe that they make great stuff, and I just feel, again, they were safe in this video. Nobody died. But I just feel like it's a slippery slope, especially when you start digging. Like, they were right at the exit. If they start digging and it goes to zero visibility, they could have come out. Like, they were close to the exit. But if you were, it's not hard to go 100 feet into a cave. It's not that hard. If you see some bones over there, 30 meters away, 100 feet away, you swim to it, start digging, goes to zero. Oh, where's the exit again? Oh, it's this way. Oh, you're running to a boulder. I don't remember a boulder being there. Like, if you remember Ginny Ballroom, all right? Ginny Ballroom is a cavern. And it has like false boulders. I don't know how to put it, how to say it. There's also this, for those of you who are not divers, maybe you've heard this before. I think it's a good way to explain it. I don't know if you've heard this, but the border between North and South Korea, it is said that there's a wall that it's only visible from one side. Have you heard this before?
I watch videos on it and I see the wall, but I didn't know it was only visible from one side.
Yes, so it's supposed to be only visible from one side, because from one side you see a wall, but then on the other side it's like a slope. Like, the top of the wall is not a wall.
So you see over it.
Right, so you see over it. That's how Ginny Ballroom works with some of the boulders there, where you're swimming and it looks like a slope, and when you turn around, that slope is really a huge boulder coming down, right? So it's only a matter of being at the wrong place, at the wrong time, where you turn around, you're like, oh, I remember the exit is this way, bam, hit into a boulder. Oh, wait a minute, is it that way? And then you're lost, running out of air. They were pretty close to the surface, and again, they were safe, but just don't do it. Right?
Yeah.
Don't go into a cavern or a cave without training, without equipment.
It's definitely confusing very quickly. I know at Jenny, like right when you go in the ear, right? And then I've been confused before, right in that little immediate area. Wait, exiting, like, wait, where's the,
so that way?
Ear, or like go straight, or right away? Like, I remember being a little bit lost for a second on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get confusing and very
especially if you don't
quickly,
have the training, right? If you don't have the right training, you don't know how to deal with it. It can get pretty confusing. And you saw that there's no current there. Like, when they started disturbing the sediment, it just like the plume just started going up. So
I mean, it's pretty simple. Just don't do it. You said it. You summarized it. Just don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
do what we saw.
I just fear like when people watch this video and listen to us talk about it, they'll think two things. Number one, we're some elitist idiots that think we are the only ones that can do cave diving, which is not right, obviously. And number two, guys, you guys are not the scuba police. Let people do what they want, right? Like those two things are very common for people to think about. And that's probably what those guys in the Maldives were thinking about too. The rules don't apply to us. We're not going in the cave. We're just staying in the cavern zone.
Exactly.
And they didn't lay a line, and they went into a false exit, which you mentioned right there at Ginny, the ear and the eye or whatever. There's like a tunnel that goes like straight that is like a dead end.
It's super confusing.
Super confusing. It is, cave diving is a surprisingly easy way to die, like to get lost for untrained people, to get lost and die, which a lot of cave diving deaths have been non-cave divers are going to a cave thinking they can do it, like instructors, and then getting lost and dying. It's terrible. And we actually reacted to a video that Lamar Hires, who's one of the legends of cave diving, made, which is about the dangers of cave diving without following the rules, the proper training, proper equipment, proper gas, rules of cave diving. So if you haven't seen our reaction to that video, I'm going to leave it right here. It's an awesome video. Go check it out. It's old, but it's still very relevant till this day.
Yeah.
Don't show those boots again.
No, really well said. It's not that I'm just showing them, but
all right.
If I got you a pair as a gift, what are you going to turn? Really? You're going to insult me like that?